Welcome to TV Bears News, the ultimate source for all things Chicago Bears. If you're a true fan of the Bears, you're in the right place for the latest updates, game highlights, player news, and more. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the action. Stick around, because we've got exclusive insights and breaking news you won't want to miss. Let's dive into the world of the Chicago Bears. Bears Nation, we've got huge news coming out of Chicago. The Bears have officially hired Eric Bieniemy as their new running backs coach for the 2025 season. That's right, Bieniemy, the offensive mastermind who played a crucial role in the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl-winning offenses with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, is now joining Ben Johnson's coaching staff at Halas Hall. This is a big-time move for the Bears. Bieniemy is a proven leader who's been coaching since 2000, and his track record with running backs speaks for itself. He started as a RB's coach in Minnesota, helped develop stars in Kansas City, and then took on offensive coordinator duties for Washington in 2023. While that season didn't go as planned, finishing 4-13, there's no denying his ability to maximize talent when given the right pieces. After a short stint with UCLA, he's back in the NFL and ready to bring his expertise to Chicago. And let's be real, this move makes total sense. The Bears are building an offense around their young QB Caleb Williams, and a strong running game will be key to his development. Bieniemy knows how to get the most out of his running backs, and with the talent Chicago already has in the backfield, this could be a game-changing hire. According to reports, Bieniemy had multiple job offers this offseason but chose the Bears. That tells us one thing. He believes in what Ben Johnson and Ryan Poles are building. And if he sees potential in this offense, that's a reason for Bears fans to get excited. What do you think, Bears fans? Could Bieniemy be the missing piece to help this offense take the next step? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Bears fans, we've got another familiar face making big moves in the NFL coaching world. Former Chicago Bears defensive back Chris Harris has just landed a new job. He's officially joining the New York Jets as their cornerbacks coach and defensive passing game coordinator. That's right, Harris is taking his talents to New York after spending the last 2 seasons in Tennessee, where he played a major role in transforming the Titans' secondary into a more competitive unit. This is a huge pickup for the Jets, who are going through a coaching overhaul under their new head coach, Aaron Glenn. And here's something interesting. Harris won't be alone in this move. He'll also be reuniting with former Bears defensive coordinator Eric Washington, making this Jets coaching staff one to keep an eye on. With Glenn, Washington, and Harris all bringing strong defensive backgrounds, New York is clearly serious about building an elite defense for 2025. Now let's talk about Chris Harris's journey. Since first stepping into the coaching world with the Bears in 2013, he's built up a strong reputation as a defensive backs guru. His resume includes stints with Washington, the Los Angeles Chargers, and the Tennessee Titans, where he helped develop young talent and improve struggling secondaries. His ability to mentor defensive backs and improve pass coverage has made him a highly respected name in coaching circles. But here's where things get really exciting. Harris is now set to work with one of the best young cornerbacks in the entire NFL, Sauce Gardner. Pairing his coaching expertise with Gardner's elite talent could elevate the Jets' secondary to one of the league's most feared units. With plenty of young talent already in place, Harris's arrival could be the final piece needed to take this defense to another level. And the love for Harris is already rolling in. Bears legend Jerry Azuma even gave him a shout-out on social media, congratulating him on the new opportunity. It's always great to see former Bears making a name for themselves in the coaching ranks, and Harris is proving once again why he's one of the brightest minds in defensive football. What do you think, Bears fans? Could we see Chris Harris as a future defensive coordinator, or maybe even a head coach someday? Let me know in the comments. And finally, Bears fans, we've got some potentially franchise-altering news that could shake up the entire NFL. One of the best pass rushers in the league, Myles Garrett, has officially requested a trade from the Cleveland Browns. And with Chicago looking to bolster its defensive front, this could be the golden opportunity to bring in a true game-changer. Let's break it down. Garrett is coming off yet another dominant season, proving why he's one of the most feared edge rushers in the game. The guy has averaged 15 sacks per season over the last 4 years and is the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. He's an absolute force, and pairing him with Montez Sweat would instantly turn the Bears' defensive line into one of the most dangerous in the NFL. Just imagine offenses having to game plan against both of those monsters coming off the edge. quarterbacks wouldn't stand a chance. Now, here's the tricky part. The Browns have made it clear that they aren't currently entertaining offers. But let's be real. When a superstar demands a trade, it usually doesn't end well for the team trying to keep him. If Garrett digs in and forces their hand, the Bears need to be ready to pounce. Of course, there are financial considerations. Garrett still has 2 years left on his $125 million deal, and the Bears are already paying top dollar for Montez Sweat. But guess what? Chicago has the salary cap space to make it work. Plus, with a rookie quarterback in Caleb Williams, the Bears have a financial window where they can afford to spend big on elite talent elsewhere. If the goal is to win now, adding Garrett would be a massive step in the right direction. Think about what this could mean for the Bears. This team already took a step forward last season, and if they're serious about making a deep playoff run, landing Garrett could be the move that puts them over the top. An elite defense, a young franchise QB, and an offensive-minded head coach? That's a recipe for real Super Bowl contention. So Bears fans, what do you think? Should Ryan Poles push all his chips in and make a move for Myles Garrett? Would you be willing to give up high draft capital to bring in an elite pass rusher? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on this blockbuster story. We'll be tracking this situation closely, and if the Bears make a move, you'll hear it here first. Bear down, Chicago. Bear face down arrow.